Yo, what's up, everyone? All right, so let's take a look at this vision of an application. So we're going to start off. Let's imagine we've got a products website that we're selling things as part of it. That's great, but we want to take it up a level and we want to integrate a chat into the website so that our customers can interact and get information about the products that we're selling, right? As part of this, we're going to leverage Cosmos DB to enable that chat and save that inside. And using Cosmos DB is really quick. We just spin up a few containers for chat history. We'll have product catalog as part of that. And it's as easy, I can just drop some JSON data right into Cosmos DB if I wanted to, but you're all developers, you probably like endpoints, and we've got a connection string that you can leverage to just use it with your application, even outside of Microsoft Fabric, which is great. This ties into those APIs that Arun was talking about in the flow. Okay, so now what? Now what we want to do is we want to actually go create a user data function. We need to get this and use this in our application. So this user data function is actually going to perform the search. We can call AI components as part of this if we want. And at the end of that, it's actually going to write this back into our Cosmos DB database for that chat history. Then I can just go get the endpoint for this user data function that's inside of Fabric, and I can go apply that inside of my application so that it then executes that based on the chat that's happening inside of the application, which is amazing, right? So we're bringing all of this together with Microsoft Fabric. These endpoints are available for you, or APIs for you to leverage with your applications or even outside of Fabric, but Fabric is maintaining all of this for me. Okay, so then we need to go do a little bit more. First, we can see that that chat history now is dropping into our Cosmos DB, which is great, but we need to go get insights off of this, based on products that people are buying, some of the similarity as part of that. To do that, we're going to jump into a notebook inside of Microsoft Fabric. Everybody loves a notebook. I can go do some sentiment analysis. We can apply more AI to this, power that back into OneLake that's sitting inside of Fabric, so all the data is in one spot, being leveraged across different items inside of Microsoft Fabric. And this will continue that journey into Power BI, where we can then go get insights off of that, because you can't have insights without Power BI as part of that. Okay, so that was the data journey of this application, but we need to do more, right? I don't want to just sell products. I want to go ahead and offer recommendations as well. We need to sell more than just the one product. So let's look at how we can do this inside of Fabric as well. For this, we're going to go back and we're going to go over to another user data function. And so this is actually generating the recommendations based on product sales and product history that the customer is doing. And then that's actually writing that back into Cosmos DB as well. So now we're kind of leveraging data to get even more insights and harness that recommendation. And then we'll create another user data function where the application can actually leverage that to extract it and display it with inside of the website. And this has to be fast, because if you're ever on a website trying to buy a product, you don't want to sit there and wait, right? And so because we're inside of Fabric, everything is fast. When it's being used, we're tying in all the data. Everything looks good. So I got a little excited, and I went and had a stretch goal as part of this. So I loved Microsoft Fabric as part of this, so I decided I want to bring all of my data into Microsoft Fabric, not just the website pieces. So here, what's amazing is we've got our orders data here, but we've got this SQL analytic endpoint that's available for the items within inside of Microsoft Fabric. And from here, I can do amazing things. So we can see our orders database here, but I'm going to go add in, I've got a SQL database that's here as well. And I'm going to bring that alongside. So now I'm tying in Cosmos DB data alongside with SQL data, and I can run a query across both of those and even leverage this back into my application or my Power BI report or whatever I need to do at that point. One copy of the data, everything's inside of Microsoft Fabric. Developers can access this outside of Fabric, and my business analysts can leverage it inside of Microsoft Fabric.